suffer for what you've done!
Go back to him. What do you know of the Black Hand of Sauron?
He is a fiend, made of thin air.
What more?
A slave I had swears he fought him. I sold him for a keg of grog to Gimu the slaver.
Okay, so these are the captains of Sauron's army. They appear as shadows because you don't yet know their identity. By interrogating enemies, you can uncover valuable information about these captains. Press to learn identity. Okay, so this will help us hunt him down. He's tied the slaver, gives you clues about his role in the Uruk society. Okay, so this is what I was talking about before, that this shows his power rating and it will decide his difficulty. So if you feel up to the task, we can engage higher difficulty enemies when we feel ready for it. And it will include runes to upgrade your weapons and increase your own power to unlock new abilities. So this will show us where he is, and we will probably go to hunt him down.
That is where we have to go.
If one can trust an orc.
Trust has nothing to do with it. His thoughts cannot lie.
Yeah, okay, so gold icons advance the story. Red icons display power struggles where Urks compete for status. So we might go for some power rewards in between missions. And there's also the side missions and collectibles that you can purchase upgrades. So basically I feel like we're gonna do advance the story missions, and once in a while in between we're gonna do some power rewards. And as it says, it's 2 available. Learn more about the Uruk society and take down Sauron's army from within is an optional one, but we will head for the one marked on the map.
The world has changed. Nothing makes sense.
Nothing has changed. This is how it will be. The future and the past are linked in darkness.
I don't understand why I'm here.
Okay, so this shows his awareness. Hold to sneak, reducing the amount of noise you make.
I see you!
So I felt like straight off, it's really good to try and get these guys to stand alone, because then you can get some intel on the guys. So Akoth the Slasher. So there we gain some important intel as well as doing some quite harsh damage to his head face. So there we could actually gain some more quick intel. I think it's important to try and get these intels. So I think that we will get to save the intel on the ones we grab, so I think it's smart to just try and get a few out of the way straight off the bat. I'm not sure if it's an uncommon way, but I felt like, yeah, why not? The first one's probably gonna be easier, and I believe that they will come in greater numbers later on, so it'll be harder to catch one off alive. Okay, so we actually gained enough experience to gain an ability, and I've actually had a look on some of these, and I believe that this execution is really powerful. We're just gonna have a quick look, and there's, you can knock people down, attack them from above with stealth, run quicker, shoot fires to make them explode, and mount a Karagor. But anything to make our fighting more effective, we're gonna go for that quickly first.
Well, this doesn't bode well.
Don't you see? The prisoner created a distraction. Why use your human sight to track the Uruk? I see more than any mortal.
Or grog? You ain't got nothing to earn.
Okay, so
Slay
we
the
found
Orc
him.
captain, cut off the head of the snake, and the body will wither.
Archers. I must take out the eyes of the camp.
So with this sight, it looks really powerful. We can see all of the archers and the objective.
The slave begging for mercy, begging you for his life. If one
Okay, so
more
we're getting
runs,
stuck here.
we'll be out of pulls.
So I hope that we're still out of combat.
Glad to see the back of our captain. He was a useless schrock. Clearly, or he wouldn't have been torn apart by a cannibal.
So there's a guy on the roof. He's moving away, so we're gonna
Any slave trying to escape
get closer.
will starve to death on the pole. Don't think you can get away. Punish you myself.
I believe that
Fast enough to escape,
the
eh?
scout isn't
Whistling man can outrun
looking, so we can go ahead and move ourselves.
something there? Hush, Nas. Do not try to run again. It will be harder without feet. The ranger! You maggot! Pity I have to kill you. You would make a strong slave.
Okay, so now we engage in combat.
Punch him back! Kill the ground! You can't hurt me! Take his head! Didn't you hear me? Another time,
Whoa.
another failure.
Okay, so we managed to get a really high streak. And I tried to grab him, but I believe it wasn't possible. So, Fell Voices Epic. Recover all focus and healing for killing a captain or war chief. And you can slot runes into your weapons. So we're gonna equip it. And the power of the captain will determine the level of the rune he drops. And killing a captain using his vulnerability will guarantee the type of rune he drops. So stealth will reward daggers, ranged a bow, and combat will reward a sword.
So you didn't die 10 years ago.
I take it you did not come here to arrest me for treason, Captain?
You and I are all that remains of that garrison, Hugo.
Then why did you come here?
Looking for a slave that fought the Black Hand of Sauron.
More like ran away from him.
You know this man?
Of course. You're staring at him.
Where are the servants of the Dark Lord? Do you even know?
Perhaps.
This is no time to keep secrets.
I have been stuck here for weeks. Steady. Come to the outcast camp. We shall ask my scouts.
I'll be there. It's just another orc.
No. Someone who wants to be seen. We should tread with caution.
And the slaver was a success, mission complete. So there's a sort of a photo mode snapshot of the action. That's actually quite nice. Probably won't use it since it will make the recording harder.
It's amazing they don't make me a damn war chief.
I get it. You're unhappy about Ratbag. Just slit his throat already.